Hey guys, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. And in this episode, we explore the port access way here in Sword Valley. Before we move out, there are a couple things I want to adjust and talk about before we get into this next battle. First thing, we got some new arts. Most notably, the one of interest is on Dumban, Jaws of Death. This is a actually really decent aura for late game. Right now, not such a big deal. We really just want to use Peerless and Serene Heart way more. Also, Charla got some arts. Do you really care? I'm sure someone does. Driver Boost is OP. If it was on anyone else but Charla. Just thought I'd mention it here. Reduces all the cooldowns of all your arts, except Drive Boost itself. Pretty nice at rank 10, but until then, it's okay. On top of that, though, I do want to make some slight party arrangements and actually decrease our level. Believe it or not, we're almost a little too OP for this next segment, so expert mode to save the day. Gonna drop us down to 51 should be good. We're going into this next battle with a little bit of a handicap, actually, just to make things, I don't know, a little more interesting. I know you're probably thinking to yourself, man, you're crazy, Jimbo. And that is correct. What can I say? I love a good challenge. Now, that being taken care of, though, we should probably hustle, where we might actually miss our flight. Oh my god! Luckily, we have the quick step shoes on.
I've been waiting for you.
Mumkhar!
How predictable. I knew you were going to come.
How could you? How could you do this to your own kind?
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just having the time of my life here. Ain't that the point? I even get to take out that annoying Monado brat.
Oi, Beardy! You're talking pretty tough there. Don't be so sure you can take us all on by yourself.
Come on! I ain't that stupid.
What's that sound?
You scumbag!
Well then, Monado boy. Think you can do it? Can you kill them all? I wonder who's inside. Who could it be? Your dad? Your mom? Maybe that special someone. Aha! Looks like we have our first contestant. Too bad she won't give me much of a fight.
It's just like with Zanza. Shala, look out!
Too bad she won't give me much of a fight.
Shulk?
Everyone, watch out for the green claws. And the other one's spears. There's something different about them.
You catch on quick, boy. You're right. These weapons are special. They were made especially to decompose you Homs. No, wait. Any being from Bionis.
How can that be?
I don't know about all this technical stuff, but it's something to do with that ether. Ether is like the Bionis blood. The fortress sucks its blood out for us. Then we use it to make this green liquid.
You monsters!
Pretty clever, don't you think? This world suits me just fine, Dunban.
Mumkhar, you're gonna pay!
I'm tired of your yapping, Mr. Hero. I'm gonna squish you like a slug, right here where we shared such lovely memories.
Here we go. The rematch against Mumkhar. This entire game, he's been a thorn in our side. Dare I say, our primary antagonist. And this is our most difficult battle yet. If things weren't bad enough, these mass-produced face mechon are no joke. Those weapons they have hurt a lot. In this fight, Mumkhar, he's not just bluffing. The new tech he has legitimately does massive damage to Homs. And I assume Ricky and, Melly is mostly a Homs, but that's not important right now. What is important is this fight. It kind of suffers from the same thing a lot of fights in Xenoblade Chronicles have, in which if you can just burst your foe down instantly before it's even an issue, not a tough fight. But what if you can't do that? What if your chain burst isn't enough? Then you have this boss fight. Not going to lie, Mumkhar is a devastating foe, and one of his strongest arts could easily just one-shot you at the start of the round. We don't want that to happen. Oh my god, it's about to happen. All right. Point being, if you give Mumkhar too much time to react, he will pretty much just use his high damaging arts, knock you out, and daze you, and it's just a giant pain in the butt. We got a continuation. Let's, we could start over with, Slit Edge. No, I think we already have defense down. This is perfect then. Time for a Buster! For over half his HP bar. I almost feel kind of bad. But no! Mumkhar has done so much evil in this world. It's time for him to pay. And an interesting parallel is that, now Mumkhar's almost playing on his own terms. I guess he kind of did get what he wanted. The power of the Monado. I mean, his anti-Bionis weapon is more or less just a spear, but my god, you're kidding! I tried to lower myself as much as I could for this fight, but he's still just such a joke. I guess the Monado really can't be compared to anything else that the Mechon can create, but here's Custom Dead Way, which, yeah, it's still just nothing at all. He may have all these new attacks, but at the end of the day, they're nothing compared to our team at the moment. Well, he doesn't deserve it. Let's go for the mercy kill.
Too much. The Monado is too much.
Yes, this is the power of the Monado. You wanted it, so now you can have it, Mumkhar!
I'm better than all of you. You're the one who's finished.
Die! Stop! Get out of my way, Shulk!
It's Mumkhar! He's not a Mechon!
Have you forgotten everything he's done? Where is your killer instinct? Now is the time!
I hate him, Dumban! For what he did to Fiora and the Emperor! So of course I want to get my revenge!
Shulk.
But... Face Mechon are not like the others. They're people. Like us. Are you really willing to kill another Homs?
Yes, sometimes needs must.
Even if it's Fiora? What then? When we set out, I wanted to destroy all Mechon. That was my aim. But now, I know that there are people inside. I have to know why. What's the reason for all of this? Why do Bionis and Mechonis have to keep on fighting? I have to find out why.
So, that is your fight.
Dumban!
I will never forgive what he's done. And yet, your words, they ring true. I feel their weight. We have to help Fiora now. We'll worry about the rest later.
Right.
Did you hear that, Mumkhar? We haven't got time to be playing around with you.
You always had to have the last word. Just die!
No!
Just
Don't move!
die!
Stay back!
Mumkhar!
No! No! Not like this!
Mumkhar. You went too far, you fool.
They are of surprisingly little use, those visions.
Because he could not save His Majesty. That was within the margin of fate. It was not Shulk's fault.
So you side with the boy?
Did you find anything out?
I did. It is most fascinating, this spear. The green fluid alters and destroys the structure of the ether, which is the building block of life on Bionis. It appears to have been created from ether energy drawn from the blood of the Bionis.
Could that explain the ether flowing through Sword Valley?
I do not think it is the only reason, but it is too early to draw conclusions.
Is there a countermeasure?
Creating antibodies is a simple matter. We will be ready.
That is good news.
Why did you have to include him? You know how he disgusts me.
We must respect our elders. Dixon has known him far longer than us.
At least he's out of the way. Now we just need to get inside.
They're in there. Fiora and the Golden Mechon. Fiora!
Shulk! What's up?
Did you see something?
No.
You did see something.
All right. It was the Silver Mechon. Fiora. She's definitely inside the fortress.
All right. At least we know what to expect.
So, Fiora is inside. I can't let that vision come true. I have to save her.
With Mumkhar out of the way, the main problem still remains. That gold Mechon and Galahad Fortress. Also, that last cutscene, let's just talk about that. It is, man, people really don't like it. Based on at least the people I've spoken to. As we're just walking around here in Sword Valley, kind of just wrapping things up, at first I also was just like, what the crud? No, you should definitely kill Mumkhar. What is wrong with you? But at the end of the day, whether it's Nintendo saying, no, the main character can't kill another person, you can't allow that, or whatever the excuse is, what Shulk is saying is somewhat true. Mumkhar was more or less, like, unable to fight. Yes, he is more or less a serial killer that wants to, like, harm everyone that Shulk and Rai know, but if they just keep perpetuating this state of revenge. It's never really going to solve anything. To actually make progress, we have to, well, disrupt Galahad Fortress, get Fiora back, and see why this war is starting in the first place. And I kind of like that. Also, I don't even think I mentioned that we're fighting a unique monster here. I'm kind of just on autopilot today. And speaking of being on autopilot, yeah, I feel pretty cruddy that every fight I've had with Mumkhar in this, like, series has more or less been like a stomp. I tried to make it cool. I guess I just simply have too many points in, oh, sweet, perfect, in, Monado Buster. I think that was like 20% of his HP bar in one art. And speaking of high damage talent arts, yeah, that's a Blossom Dance with Dumban in the 3rd slot. Jesus. But, no, maybe for future encounters, I'll lower myself even lower. I mean, being 1 level down I thought would matter, but I even have, like, non-optimal gen. It doesn't matter. Let's just stay on topic of, yeah, that scene with, Shulk and Dumban. If anyone has a reason to hate Mumkhar, it will be Dumban. Literally betrayed by his former, like, ally in a war. Who, as we know in the cutscene, attempted to just sell him out so he could steal the Monado. My god. And basically killed his sister for all we know. I mean, she's technically still alive, but it's not the Fiora we know. It's just, it's such a tragedy. Really, this whole game is, but, I'm just, I'm gonna be late for my flight. Stop! Like, seriously, the more I look at this place, it just does look like an airport. Is it bad I miss airports? I don't know. I know people are really like, oh, I'm gonna miss my flight, and they're always stressed. Every airport I've been to, I usually get there so early. Just kind of relax listening to music. I've talked about this before, but that is actually how I discovered JoJo's Bizarre Adventure way back in the day. But as we come up to this particular installation, whatever you want to call it, we get our last and final quest for Sword Valley. Secure the radio tower. Defeat Lightning Renove. I don't know if that's how you'd say that, but I'm guessing as usual. For this specific encounter, we really want to emphasize toppa locking. Yet again, this is a kind of big difficulty spike for this particular region. Let's look at the level of the foe. Yeah, yellow nameplate. Holy crud. I'll try without boosting my level, but I'm pretty sure I won't even be able to hit this thing without it, so I guess we'll see. As always, though, this is a unique monster with a spike, so we want to... You're effing kidding me! No! I wasn't ready! Oh my god! Run! Can you tell when videos aren't going my way? My demeanor changes a little. It's subtle, but it's there. Call me a coward, I don't care. I earned these levels the hard way. Technically, if we don't actually boost our levels, though, Melia will out-level everybody else, so I think it's fair. Let's try that again. As I was trying to say, we want to get Shulk's Talent Gauge max, so we can use Monado Purge, and maybe a little bit of Party Gauge, so we can actually do a chain attack once Monado Purge falls off of the opponent. I'm going to try a little unorthodox strategy here. I'm going to actually keep the battle going, because Dumban... He's in the zone right now, and I kind of want to keep that going. We have a couple Mechon we still haven't fought yet. Can I actually lock onto this guy? Thank you. He was one hit. Goodness. This fight is not going great. I really want to talk more about the story, but this gameplay, it's so addicting. God dang it. Okay. Definitely need a heal on Rhine. I don't know why Rhine is tanking instead of Dumban. Oh, because I have the aggro gem on him. What a pain. Let's stop this right in its tracks. Get Monado Purge out. And it's stuck. Awesome. So... I'm going to tell everybody to focus on this guy, because really, once we get this boss down, the rest is cake. And I really need to keep an eye out for his... oh, there it is. All right, we're going for our topple strategy. Air slash at the start. Should be fine. We take a little bit of damage, but not the end of the world. I actually totally messed... Actually, this works. We'll get by. Just daze him. And on our turn, what should we do? We could technically Shaker Edge for a little more damage, even though I'm sure that's a, like, rank 1 Shaker Edge. Oh my god. Oh, I messed up. No way. What a pain. Oh well, whatever. We'll get whatever damage we can. And that did that much? You're trolling. What? Holy turds. I guess I am more overpowered than I thought. Jeez. We're still too weak to take on that Fortress-style Mechon, but hey, these unique monster cleanups are going great. With that, we, also have taken care of the last quest here in Sword Valley. which means all we have to do is get all the locations, which will come up soon. One more unique monster, and we're all done. But, man, I just love this part of the game. Yet again, back to my sort of just historical studies and, you know, wars and all that stuff. Not that that's my favorite historical study, but let's be real about it. It has highly impacted our civilization here in the real world. Just the more or less arms race of, you know, the Mechon forces and the Homs, it's kind of like setting the stage for more, like, what's to come. And I really like that, like, attention to detail. These anti-Bionis weapons just being from the Bionis itself, being the blood of an actual, like, giant. It's so cool. It's so, I know, like, based on the current climate, I actually have to do this to make it, please, yes. Oh, man, try to get that ledge. Remind me not to play any Mario on the channel. Can you turn around, please? Can you turn around? I guess my platforming, has not been the best in this series. Given I fell off that cliff back in the high Entia tomb. Oh my god, I still can't believe that. The funniest thing is also, it is a tomb. Anyway, I'm yet again setting the standard for these videos a little too high. Like, with older games, right, or if I have the opportunity to really dive in deep, and if you want to see what this place looks like in the morning, also kind of nice. I do have to stop being a perfectionist about everything. My Dark Souls 1 Let's Play being highly evident of that. I think by the time I went to do that series, I had played the game over, like, I don't know how. It's definitely, like, getting close to 20 playthroughs, because, I don't know, it sounds silly to say this, but if that was your first, like, introduction to, like, a Souls franchise, and I know, like, Demon Souls was, like, the first game, technically, you would want some help. You'd want somebody, like, kind of baby you a little bit, like, what is this stat? You don't really know that crap yet. Also, I didn't mention Fate Labalos, our last unique monster for this area that we can take on at the moment, because, yet again, not gonna fight that fortress unit anytime soon. He cool. He doesn't really do a whole lot. He just kind of sits here and, like, binds you. That can be a problem, but your arts will extend. So, yeah, that's not a huge deal. He is guarding a admittedly really good reward here on the port maintenance bay. I had to look to the right of me. Wait, it says it right here on the screen. God dang it. I think I'm getting a little too obsessed with my notes, but just saying. Yeah, I'm trying to tone back on that a little bit. The whole landscape of content creating as a whole has also really just changed a lot. Nobody really cares if you know everything's, like, you know, like, source tag in the game's code, like that amount of trivia. Who gives two dumps? Just make me laugh and, you know, show me some cool stuff. That's the more route I'm trying to go down. I still want to be as informative as possible, as you know, but I'm trying to be, like, you know, find a happy medium is what I'm getting at, and I keep using the physical party. What happened to Melia, Johnny? I forgot. Dumb. I guess I should actually switch over to her just to make everything fair. So, let's get our normal party back. No reason not to. When Melia in the lead, we should be able to get maybe some decent ether crystals out of this. This is my favorite when ethered gear. It has agility up, which means basically just two. Come on, I said you were my favorite. Dump. No, well, what can you do? This has agility up 3. As you can imagine, I only got 1. Are you kidding me? This makes it very easy to now get agility up 4. As we've seen multiple times, I do this strategy constantly. We're going to get a Gentle Flame, and from there, we can make agility up 4 rather easily. Don't hit 100. Don't hit 100. Yay, not even close. This is by no means the best or most optimal way to get agility up 4. As you can see, it is kind of a, like, taxing process. We have to, like, come back to this a lot of times, but god dang, ain't bad. And if we get a little lucky here with the party support, yeah. Oh, we didn't get 300%. That would have gave us actually 2 agility up 4s. Been kind of nice, but that is very rare and require a little bit of save scumming. So just something I wanted to take note of. And if we've done everything correctly, every area inside of Sword Valley should now been discovered, except for the exit. So we're just going to be making our way over there for the remainder of this episode. I wanted the final Mumkhar battle to be a little more you know, a tiny bit of back and forth. But no, we just legitimately wiped the floor with him. God. He even had the gall to say in the cutscene, I'm better than all of you. Oh, God, Buster. It's pretty strong, but, wait, what am I doing? We should most definitely fast travel there. I guess I got a little too caught up in my narration and forgot that was an aspect of the game. Don't know how that's possible when we've done this about 14,000 times, but, outside of this, yeah, Sword Valley's kind of just not even like a hallway. You just come here and you get out. It is true I'm missing one of the Collectopedia items, but we can easily get that one from a location later on in the game. So I'm not really stressing it. I am trying to prepare for a trip I'm going on relatively soon. I haven't visited my best friends at all in like a year and a half, so I'm really excited to go see them again. The unfortunate part is I have to make like a lot of videos because I don't know. At least for with my friends, I usually stay over at their house for quite some time. And hey, could you just not bother me? Oh, you're so kind. Goodness. Oh, these guys are not so kind, though. Princess coming through. Get out of my way. But this is more or less the best path to get to Galahad Fortress. As you can clearly see, the security leaves a lot to be desired. But that's been a little stressful. But I'm excited. Hope my car is doing all right. Maybe Shulk could look at it. I mean, he did fix Juju's buggy. He could probably figure it out. No, it's just, it's hard for me to invest in a good vehicle when I really don't go outside that much. I don't know. I'm the adventurous type for sure, but not where I live. Rather hop in a plane for that. But enough oversharing. It is finally time to get in Galahad Fortress. And if I creep up to this, I think we can actually unlock the landmark before the cutscene triggers. Is that possible? Is my memory crazy? It's not crazy. Boom, baby. Full map of Sword Valley. Yeah. I've been really embarrassing if I somehow messed that up. But, yeah. Looks more like an axe because, you know, we can't actually walk on all the sword portions. In fact, it kind of looks like Dumban's, like, anti-mechon weapon. Do you see what I'm talking about? Maybe from this side? Okay. This is really not necessary. It's taken us a long time, ever since the Ether Mines. We're finally here. Galahad Fortress.
Here's our way in.
There's no turning back.
We can't let them find us. Let's move.
Right.
You heard the guy. It's time to head inside. Thanks so much for watching this episode, guys. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, it's time to assault Galahad Fortress. See you guys then. Bye.